In this activity, we're going to learn about how quickly viruses can grow and how quickly infections can spread. You can either answer aloud as you watch the video, or you can use the worksheet. Viruses are so small that we can't see them, but they can cause dangerous diseases like COVID-19. If a virus enters a cell, it can make that cell make more viruses, and it can do it really, really quickly. We're going to do an exercise that's going to make it easy to understand just how rapidly viruses can make copies of themselves and how quickly infection can spread. Instead of real viruses, we're going to use dried lentils. To get us started, let's imagine that on day 1 we have one virus, and that every day one virus will turn into 2. Here's the first question. How many viruses will we get on day 3 if each of the viruses on day 2 makes a copy of itself? Will it be 3, 4, or 5? You can pause the video now to write down your answer in the worksheet. And the answer is 4, which is 2 multiplied by 2. Next, we need to listen closely. Which of these is the amount of viruses we have in day 4? Is it this amount, or this amount? On day 4, we have 8 viruses, which sounds like this. From this point, things quickly get out of hand. So, in only 2 weeks, doubling the number of viruses each day, we've gone from 1 virus to 8,192. But let's keep going. And I think we can stop there. Viruses can actually multiply much more quickly than this in ideal conditions. Let's see what happens when instead of being doubled every day, it's times 5. Now here's question 3. If each virus makes 4 other copies of itself every day, how many will there be on day 3? Will it be 4, 10, or 25? And the answer is 25, which is 5 multiplied by 5. And let's keep going. With a much bigger multiplier, it took less time to reach a much bigger number of viruses. And here are all the numbers for comparison. This may sound a little scary. Nobody wants viruses to be multiplying like this. However, armed with an understanding of how viruses multiply, we can also understand how infections spread, because the pattern is very similar. We can help stop infections spreading as fast by being careful. We wash our hands. We use a tissue and throw it away afterwards when we sneeze. And we're careful about how close we get to other people if we might be infected. If you enjoyed this activity, please share it with your friends and family.